At that time, Mahamati, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, said this to the Blessed One. According to the Blessed One's teaching, the eternal, unthinkable is the exalted condition of self-realization and also of highest reality. Now, do not the philosophers also talk about the creative agent being the eternal, unthinkable? The Blessed One replied, No, Mahamati. The eternal unthinkable considered by the philosophers to be characteristic of their creator is untenable. Why? Because, Mahamati, the eternal unthinkable, as held by the philosophers, is not in conformity with the idea of a cause itself. When, Mahamati, this eternal unthinkable is not in conformity with the idea of a cause itself, how can this be proved tenable? Again, Mahamati, if what is claimed to be the eternal unthinkable is in conformity with the idea of a cause which is eternal in itself, it can be eternal. But since the idea of a creator is based upon that of a further cause, it cannot be the eternal unthinkable. But Mahamati, my highest reality is the eternal unthinkable, since it conforms to the idea of a cause and is beyond existence and non-existence. Because it is the exalted state of self-realization, it has its own character. Because it is the cause of the highest reality, it has its causation. Because it has nothing to do with existence and non-existence, it is no doer. Because it is to be classed under the same head as space, nirvana, and cessation, it is eternal. Therefore, Mahamati, it is not the same as the eternal unthinkable of the philosophers. The eternal unthinkable of the Tathagatas is thatness realized by noble wisdom within themselves. For this reason, Mahamati, let the Bodhisattva Mahasattva discipline himself in order to attain, by means of noble wisdom, the truth of self-realization, which is the eternal unthinkable. Again, further, Mahamati, the eternal unthinkable of the philosophers is not characterized with eternality, because it has a cause which is not eternal. What they regard as eternal is not eternal, as it is not characterized with the power that can create itself. If again, Mahamati, the philosophers prove the eternality of their eternal unthinkable in contradistinction to the becoming, and therefore the non-eternality of things created, Mahamati, by the same reasoning I can prove that their eternality has no reason to be known as such, just because things created are not eternal owing to their becoming. If again, Mahamati, the eternal unthinkable of the philosophers is in conformity with the idea of a cause, what they regard as characteristic of a cause is a non-entity, like the horns of a hare. And, Mahamati, their eternal unthinkable is no more than a verbal discrimination, in which, Mahamati, the philosopher's fault consists. Why? Because, Mahamati, mere verbal discriminations are, indeed, the hare's horns, on account of their having no characteristic of a self-cause. Mahamati, moreover, my eternal unthinkable is really eternal, because it finds its cause in the exalted state of self-realization, and because it has nothing to do with a creator, with a being and non-being. Its eternality is not derived from the reasoning which is based upon the external notion of being and non-being, of eternity and non-eternity. If the eternal unthinkable is eternal in consideration of the non-existence and eternality of external things, we can say of this kind of the eternal unthinkable that the philosophers do not know what is meant by characteristically self-caused. As they are outside the state of self-realization attainable by noble wisdom, Mahamati, their discourse is not to the point.